Yo, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it ain't. Man, this paperwork was just sent to me, man. And I told y'all I'm not the person, and me and a couple other people, I know I'm not the person who do the investigations. It's just a lot of evidence that be sent to me in my DMs, and I gotta choose to see if it's something that we should talk about or not. And I know it's a lot of people that's 50-50 on this topic, so here go the paperwork. At least page 37 or 36 out of 52 or 56 pages. Excuse me if I'm incorrect, I gotta check it. And I'm gonna just read these two to you. It's saying, on 6 March 14, redacted name was located by Gang Investigations 6510 team. Redacted statement again was then interviewed by RDs blank. Initially denied being present for this murder. The RDs confronted him with the fact that several other people have already interviewed and identified blank as being present. Blank subsequently related that he was in fact present for this murder. Blank stated that he also is known as blank or blank. He stated that his rap name is blank. Blank stated that he had been friends with Courtney Ely for at least 5 years. He stated that Ely also goes by the name of Cdai. He stated that he has been friends with Rondo for approximately 7 years. Blank further stated that he has also been friends with blank for approximately 12 years. Blank identified photos of Courtney Ely as being Cdai, Clint Massey as being known as Rondo, and of blank as being also known as blank. Blank stated that on February 21st, February 14th, after 2,200 hours, he went to a party in the area of 38th and Princeton. He stated that while he was at the party, he saw Ely, Cdai, Massey, Rondo, and blank at the party. He stated that Ely, Cdai, was wearing a Burberry shirt and Massey Rondo was wearing an orange and black matching outfit. Blank stated that two other friends known as blank were also at the party. Blank stated that at some point, Ely, Cdai, Massey, Rondo, and Long Blank left the party. Blank stayed. Blank stated, we just gonna assume these blanks is some TAY600 and somebody else's name. Blank stated that some girls he knew began arguing with another group of girls at the party. He stated that he was outside the party when someone in the other group fired gunshots. Blank stated that he left the party with the group of girls and the subject he knows as blank. He identified photos of blank and blank. He stated there were other two girls in the car and one of them was called blank. And they left in blank's Grand Prix. Wow, this shit getting ridiculous. The rest of this page is pretty much just them saying they left the party and they made a call to another female. They all met at Wendy's. And this was when TAY600 brought up that it was two cars. Remember how pretty much all together it was two cars involved in this situation with the murder of the cab driver. It was another person in one of those vehicles with dreadlocks. TAY600 actually pointed him out in a photo lineup at the station. He even identified clothes that Rondo was wearing. An orange jogging suit. And this was shit get a little more juicier and tricky, man. Now, Blank stated that all three vehicles left Wendy's together. He stated that the maroon car led the caravan with the white van behind it and the gray car behind the white van. So it was three. He stated that there were 4 people in the gray car he was in, Long Blank, and he Blank was driving the white van with Blank as a passenger. At this time, he was aware that the male with dreadlocks that he pointed out earlier, we're going to assume it was Tay, but if y'all don't want to believe it was Tay, we're going to say somebody whose name was recanted in these statements was doing a lot of talking, was driving a white van with Blank as a passenger. At this time, he was aware that the male with the dreadlocks was driving a maroon car with Massey, Rondo, and Blank as passengers. Blank stated that all 3 cars drove to the area of 37th and Princeton. Blank stated that he thought they were going to the they were going back to the party. Blank stated that when they drove down Princeton and the maroon car made a U-turn, followed by the white van and then the gray car he was in. He stated he did not know why they made the U-turn. He stated that after they made the U-turn, they were traveling south towards Blank Street. He stated that He stated that after they made the U-turn, all 3 vehicles came to a stop. He stated that he was in the back seat of the car, slouched down when he heard gunshots fired. He stated that he sat up and Blank walked back to the gray car and he got in the car with him. Blank stated he saw Massey Rondo shooting inside the passenger side of the vehicle that was parked on the side of the street. He stated that there was 1 more shots fired. He stated that he saw Massey Rondo get back in the maroon car, and he was laughing when he got back in the car. Blank stated that all three vehicles then drove off. He stated that as they passed the parked car that Massey Rondo was shooting into, he saw that a man was shot and slumped over in the vehicle. Blank stated that they followed the other two vehicles to a gas station at 55th and Halsted. He stated that when the gray car he was in pulled into the gas station, that he saw Cdai was already standing out of the vehicle. He stated that he did not see which vehicle Cdai got out of. Blank stated that Cdai was still wearing the same Burberry shirt that he was wearing earlier at the party. Blank stated that he got out of the gray car and got into the white van driven by Blank. He stated that he was then dropped off at home. Wow. Now, the rest of that paperwork at the end was just pretty much talking about how the evidence that was left there at the scene, Cdai phone was found. Now, I must state this. I have to state this. If y'all read the initial paperwork in the beginning, and it's 35 pieces. That was, no, not 35, I'm sorry. That was 35 and 36, or 36 and 37 out of 52 or 56 pieces of paperwork. I'm going to add the official letter that was sent to the person after they requested and everything, so y'all can see other documents to see it's official tissue. And TAY600 did deny everything in the beginning. He denied being there. He denied knowing about a shooting, being at a party. But the females initially brought his name up. And once presented with that evidence, it's either your adrenaline start rushing, you get scared, and you put in that fight or flight mode. It's just different circumstances. You got to fight for your life legally than rather with a weapon or on the streets. And this is where I talked about this last year. Byron Scott, the dude from St. Louis who was locked up with Cdai and Rondo during this, he came to the live and broke it down with 16 shot him joined. And it's one of those things where people were still 50-50 about believing it or not believing it because 600 released that fake paperwork in the beginning. And all this is for y'all to see the official stamps and the official everything, so y'all can make y'all own mind up. With all these paperworks being released, interrogation videos of YSL, it's snitches running amok. So it's up to y'all to determine, do this qualify as TAY600 snitching? Especially with names being recanted, you probably can't read everything, so now your mind wandering a little more. It's up to you after this video. Get in the comment section, let me know what y'all think below. I'm gone.